Hello everyone, my name is Bythos and welcome to the very first demonstration of my pet project called Bythos. What you can see here is my editor, and this allows me to edit every character in the game. So if I load up an entity, like for example my tiger, you can see it has a name, it has an allegiance, all its stats are listed here including its weaknesses, a description for players who like using scan and similar skills, and a full skill list. Like currently it has a default attack which has a physical damage, just a basic physical description and stuff like that, and a fire claw which has a bit more expanding on the character, and everything is filled in here as well. If you select one of these skills, you can edit all the stats of the skill. For example, if you have a physical damage skill, you can edit the base damage here. Same goes for fire damage. You can add armor buffs that have base values and base timer, so you can add a duration to that. But let's just keep it to a fire damage of 2 as it was originally. Okay, so let's see, everything gets saved nicely. The entity can be saved, so let's save it as tiger. Overwrite that. And like this currently, it's just being loaded into the game. This is the game. Just zoom out a bit and trigger my physics rendering. You can ignore the characters. These are me working on animation blending. So okay, you have 2 characters. This one is character 3. This is loaded from file as well. Which you can use to buff armor stats, like stuff like that. And then the flame tiger. You can see the same attacks as you just saw, with a default attack and a fire claw. You can use the fire claw on, for example, the other character. It only has a second casting time, so it's nearly instant. Use, for example, a fire claw again. All the damage and the buffs are being logged here, so you can see the character taking damage from the default attack, and you can see the character being buffed with armor. The same amount of damage you would originally do with the physical is now reduced because the character has armor, but there is an amount of fire damage added to that, so with the fire claw attack. So let me shut down this again. To prove that the character editor is fully working, if I were to say add a new skill, let's call that skill Ice Claw, and it's from the water category. It has a casting time of a second and a downtime of 4 seconds, same as the fire claw, so it's a similar claw. Description, you can add anything you want here, and then spell effects. Create a new spell effect, an intelligent buff currently, that's the default. Like, okay, let's see, physical damage of 5 with base, and then add another one, copy of that one, and water damage, base damage of 2. So this is now the exact same skill as the fire claw, but then just doing water damage instead. So if we would save this entity now, again as tiger, and then run the other one again. So the flame, the armor buff pops up again, physics rendering again. And you can see the ice claw appeared, and if I were to use the ice claw on the other character, you can see it takes water damage instead, and it's weak to water, so it takes more damage than the previous one. What this basically means is, thanks to the amount of spell effects you can select and the amount of skills you can create and the detail you can add here, you basically have an infinite amount of skills for the skill set. So what's coming up now is a camera. I just want like a basic camera that circles around all the target characters, and after that I would probably go for event triggering, because I can make an infinite amount of different enemies now. I can have a character that's running around in the world and triggering a combat scene. The combat scene would allow the character to battle against certain enemies, maybe randomly generated, certain enemies you created. Like if you could add, for a typical RPG enemy would be like a slime with all the different, with like a basic attack or constantly casting thunder. But yeah, this is my progress right now. I'm pretty pleased. You can load and create characters all you want now. You can always go back to a default character, save that. It's a character without anything, basically. The allegiance is going to be used to determine whether or not a character is in the same team as you are, and AI is going to be based off that. But yeah, this is what I have currently. I'm pretty proud of it, and thank you for watching.